Welcome back, folks. It's a hot and humid day in the nation's capital, but now I have the luxury of being nestled inside one of the Hubbard's paint shop on the Carenage. Yes, it is Hubbard's paint shop on the Carenage. Well, here's what. We've continually been encouraging you, asking you the question, how do I colorize my life? How do I get myself in top notch? It's about the colors, the scents, the vibes that you get from Sissions Paint. Yes, it's your boy JC here with Ralph. And nobody wants to talk to Ralph today right now, but just in case, for the purpose of inquiry, we let you know that he's here. Once you come into the Hubbard's Paint Shop on the Carenage, the man that you literally need to have been having a conversation with is Mr. Dubisset. My dear Sir Alston, talk to me. Let's start a conversation. I'm a customer. I come into you. How does a conversation goes in terms of getting the right color selections for a person's home?
Well, first of all, I would like to know what you want to paint. What you painting? Is it a boathouse, concrete? So,
why is that so important? Well, I just want to paint.
No, we need to know what paint to give you, because you have different paints for different surfaces.
So rearrange my ignorance. So if it's a boathouse, what would apply?
You would need oil paint, or we have the aqua gloss paints that you can use for that function as well.
Let's assume because of my own stubbornness, I decide, you know what? Or I did not inquire. I assume that I know, and I come and let's say I get water paint, and I go and I paint and I put it on the board. Take me through what's going to happen.
No, I mean, you can use it, but it's the durability of it. It would not last for long, because if you apply pressure, you scrub it, the possibility exists that it might just come off.
And I'm asking you because very often you find that persons they may criticize the product. And it may have nothing to do with the product. Yeah. It's probably because they have not applied the right paint, the proper paint for the situation or the environment in which is actually needed.
And some people go for a cost because the water paint might be cheaper than the oil paint.
Right.
So then I just say, well, look, I just want that paint. Give me that paint. When they apply it, after a while it fades. It's on a wooden building, and they say, well, the paint ain't good.
Well, folks, let me put your fears to rest. Now, normally when you go to anywhere, Mikey and Grenada, and you see the man in the white coat, he's the doctor, and you feel safe that the man in the white coat is here. When you go to any of the Sissions outlets, whether or not the Sissions is looking for good paint, and you visit one of the outlets, whether, of course, we up here at Hubbard's, there's Hubbard's at Grand Dance, or wherever you are, just ask them for the man in the white coat. And he would then be able to literally take care of all your painting troubles. So, the paint doctor. So ask for Dr. Alston Dubisset. You can always christen him for the purpose of you getting your right paint. So take me through. We're here at the paint shop. You have an established tinted machine. And one of the good things that I know Sissions is proud of that. They talk about the trained professional team. It doesn't matter where you go, the service, the quality, it is topper.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so when you come in, because basically we don't store colors, we store base.
Okay, hold that there. So let's take me through. I know there's normally a color chart that persons use. Let's have that conversation, and I'm hoping that maybe we can really get people to appreciate exactly what happens when they come to the paint shop.
So
right.
So these are the colors, but there are over 6,000 colors available.
Seriously, I always thought it was green, blue, yellow, the rainbow colors.
Well, yes, but and so you have a choice.
Right.
Now we have, I mean, they can't put 6,000 colors on the chart, but we have different. We have the Fandex.
Right.
And then we have.
So I'm guessing the chart gives you an appreciation as to the range and the variety, the color, the range of colors.
So we have the Fandex.
Right.
As Ralph is opening up, we also have small charts that you can give you to go with, so that you can sit at home and select the colors that you so desire.
Okay. So let's be practical now. So
you come in and you choose your color. We go to the computer.
Well,
and the computer will
I'm following you.
The computer will tell us what base that is necessary, and so we would mix the paint in a base that is
I am following you after you, sir. After you, sir.
So what color are you interested
So I'm thinking I want something blue. I want maybe so let's get blue. I'm not sure what the name is. So Mikey, I'm pointing. This is the one I want here. I don't know what it is. It's this one here. So this is what I want here. This color here. Does it have a name? I'm assuming it has a code on it.
on this one, you'll get a name.
Okay, so the names are here.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, the names are there.
So I'm picking this one, this blue. So what blue is that?
That's Ocean Calm.
Ocean Calm. Ocean Calm. Is that a regular color that people go for?
It's one of the colors, but it's not what I say a popular color.
Okay, that's good.
But you select that color, but it is available.
Okay, so it is available. So for the purpose of those of you at home, I've selected my color, Dr. Dubiset. It is Ocean Calm. How do we get the process? You say we come to the computer.
And we said, won't be in trouble now. So we search, that would be in the ambience. And we type in Ocean Calm.
Right. So everything, there's no guessing in this.
You see it shows up, Ocean
Right.
Calm.
Uh-huh.
So we highlight it, and it tells us what base, it's a D base. And so whatever size you want it in, quart, gallon, 5 gallon, it's available. So, and then we tell the computer, tint, what is it? Tell it tint, we select, what is it, quarter gallon is highlighted here now. So we just tell it okay, and that's it.
So there's no guesswork in this.
No.
And there's no reason for an individual to come to your paint shop, purchase an item, leave with it. After they've opened it, they then realize, they go, shuts. Well, no, you take that all out of the window.
No, we show them the color before they leave.
Right.
So we open the tin before they leave, so they're satisfied with the color, then they leave.
Do you, by any chance, allow them to sample it? In case, let's say, before we make the final determination, I'm not certain, and I decide.
You select from the chart.
Right.
And that's the final sample.
So once it is selected,
Yeah.
okay. But that process is not rushed, is it?
No.
It's not rushed.
No. So you take your time to do what you want to do. We mix, and once we mix, that's it. Final. We don't return mixed paints.
Right.
If you pick a paint off the shelf, that's white or black, fine. If you don't want it, you could return it. But once it's mixed, that's it. You have to live with it.
That Sissions prides itself in the training that is extended into your paint doctors to ensure that the quality that the customer needs is always delivered.
The guys wearing the white coat.
Yes.
That's what we talked about.
Right.
Absolutely. What we've been doing is introducing more modernized equipment. So we are upgrading all the time. So the guys come in and they got a number of hours with the ACE team at Sissions. So Roger Braffett, the paint doctor himself and his team, they will train you. Then you come into your own space, so to speak, and then you start to deliver, right? And a critical point you was making. We are trying to get folks to pick up a color chart, take it away, make the decision at home, so you don't have to queue up long. Additionally, there are folks who have painted before, and then they walk into the paint center and said, you know, I painted with this color before. No sample. We all have smartphones these days. Right. I'm suggesting take the smartphone out, get to that tin you have in the corner, you want it again, snap it, right? Snap the name of that paint you purchased before. You can, we can email, we can WhatsApp, and we can call it in. I'll be done in 15 minutes. I'll be coming tomorrow. This is what I'm looking for. The search can be done right there and then. So when you arrive next day or an hour after, we're ready for you.
And that becomes particularly important in the fact, not just that it adds to the customer service experience, but that, of course, we're in the COVID-19, time is of importance. All of us, we have our busy lives. I mean, Sissions, Parkdom, and Hubbards, you say, listen, take away the hassle and the hustle of you not being sure. We have the pain doctors led by the Surgeon General, that's Roger. And of course he has a competent team across the island at different outlets that says, listen, we're good at this, we know our job.
That's really important. I think we need to re-emphasize it. Get out your smartphones. You had a color you painted last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Get out that smartphone, take a photo, take a picture of that name you had before, call it in. Say, I wanted this, I want this again, I used it before, can you search it? Because what is happening is that the lines are getting longer. We're getting closer to the big day, Christmas Day, so to speak. And of course, people sometimes have to slip out at lunchtime to slip back to work. We want to encourage people not to be late. So if you can do all this before, we can prepare for you. At Hubbard's and all the other hardware stores that we have tinted machine across the island. Of course, if you're at a store where you don't have a tinted machine, and that's your favorite store, that's fine. You call them, tell them. They then contact us. We do the research, all the hard work, and we facilitate them.
Folks, there's no colors that's out of reach. If it's a color that you've seen while watching Discovery, or it's a color you saw in sleep while you were hovering over Jupiter or Mars during some celestial travel, I don't know. Check them out. Let's talk about the hours of operation. That is always important. And we know we're inching closer to the holidays. Give folks they're interested. Listen, I need my paint. Give them give them 1 reason, 2 reasons, 3 reasons why they need to be here and everything else.
Our opening hours are between 8 and 4. 8 in the, right. That's on a week, and 8 to 12 on a Saturday.
Is that Monday to Friday?
Monday to Friday,
That's
8 to 4,
yeah.
and Saturdays 8 to 12.
Is it still yet on the lock and key classified? Any extended hours for the holidays? Or that's still classified?
We will.
Still classified. Because I don't want, I know you're expecting your bonus as it is, but I want to let you know that that's not going to happen this year. We've had a difficult year. I don't want no disappointment. How about staff? JC says you are going to get a little something, right? But it won't be as in previous years. Well, not like the boys in Sissions, I mean.
Important to note. The people in White Coat are supported by these people, and it's important that we highlight them. Supporting staff.
So
important.
Dr. Duby said literally he has an auxiliary staff and that literally make sure that when you come, it's not a single effort. Vince, hands up. So that is Vince. Who else is there? So that's the auxiliary staff, folks. The people that makes it happen when you come to, of course, the paint shop. We have only one thing as I look at your poster here. I said spruce up and save 12 to. Because I know at Sissions, you already given us there's an established 10%.
So what our partners are doing, they are adding to the 10 we are giving to them. Hubbard's say, listen, we're not satisfied just giving them 10. We add in 2.5% to it. So at Hubbard's, right here on the Carenage, 12.5% of all vanishes and all floor paints.
And folks, that promotion runs, as we can see, Mike, the promotion runs from November the 13th to December 31st, right until, and if you're not sure what December 31st is, that's end of year, in case you're wondering. Folks, the place to shop?
Right here at Hubbard's on the Carenage, the color shop, the paint shop, right? We have more good news coming. Every week we try to announce something that's happening. We at Sissions are going to offer, starting today, and all plastics floats, a special discount, just $7. I know you don't believe it.
Well, that's a plastic float that will sing the market.
Just $7. So all our partners, from Petermatic in the North Carriacou down to the mainland, plastic floats are only going for $7. Order today.
All you come. Check out the folks at Sissions. Get your plastic floats for only $7. Your rush is on. You don't want, of course, be saying, "What if I missed the rush?" Avoid the rush, folks. Come into Hubbard's. Get your paints in the tin shop for the holidays. You get it. Besides the 10% that Sissions offers, you get an additional 12.5 inside of Hubbard's.
But keep in mind also, we have the paint shop on the Carenage.
There is also,
if you're in the south of the island,
yes,
we have Hubbard's Building Supplies. There's also a tinting system there. You can get all the colors there as well. And of course, in the food fair, at the food fair shopping center, there's also home center. They will also alter there so you can pick up your paints. So we are spread throughout. You can get our products throughout the country, all parishes, convenient just for our shoppers.
Convenient just for the shoppers, just for the holidays. It is 21 days and counting. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, feel like Christmas. The only thing that's missing is the color that represents and says, "'Tis the season to be happy." Hubbards and Sissions. Peace and love. JC loves you. The caravan comes to an end here, but I promise you, next week we'll do this all over again. Where I'm going to be, the good Lord knows, but I'll be somewhere if He spares our life. JC loves you. I'm out of here. Peace out.